On Hush Little Baby, we have two new chords, the F chord and the D chord. And you'll notice as you look at the F chord, it looks very much like the C and the G. Remember, we started with the C and moved it over one string to get the G. Go back to the C and move it over a string the other way to get the F. Like that. Now there's a little X on the chord grid on this F over the first string or below the first string. And what that means is you don't play that string. Well, now that's going to be hard because if you're just strumming like that, you're going to tend to hit it. But what you want to try to do is kind of make your strum kind of lift off those strings with your pick after you play the second string. Now, you don't want to just stop there. You still want to have a nice, even strum. And at the same time, you're going to try to use the fleshy part of your hand here to dampen that. One of the hard parts about starting to play the mandolin is that you tend to dampen strings you don't want to dampen and play strings you don't want to play. So, that's how you want to try to do that. Now, your D chord, I'm going to start with our first finger, put it on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and put our second finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And that's what it sounds like. Before I go on, though, I wanted to mention a little bit about the mandolin, the nature of it. Now, when we started with the C chord, we moved it down one string one way, we got a G chord, went back to the C, and went another string over, and made the F chord. The mandolin is incredibly symmetrical, and one of the great things about it is as we learn chords, we can move them around on adjacent strings and up and down. And if we learn to play something on one string in one key, let me just show you this for example. This is a little lick in the key of A. I can move that down one string, started at the 5th fret, 2nd string, and now it's in D. Move it down another string, started on the 5th fret, 3rd string, and I can move it one more time, down to the 5th fret, 4th string, and I'm starting on a C note, so it's in the key of C. So a lot of the things you learn on the mandolin you can recycle and play them in all these different places. So it's very easy, much easier than on the guitar, to change keys. So let's go on to, oh, one more thing about the strum. We're going to use a single down strum, just like on the last tune. Hit all the strings except on the F, where we're trying to avoid that first string. Single down strum. And in this tune, Hush Little Baby, we've got a modulation. And that sort of relates to what I was talking about before, where we talked about changing keys. And so we have 4 chords, the 2 chords you learned previously, and the new F and D. And the first half of the tune is going to be in the key of F. The second half is in the key of G. We'll get us started right away thinking about different keys. 1, 2, 3, 4.